welcome back, and look who is here. I'm so glad.
Lame. Come on now. Stop being lame.
Anyway, I'm so glad that you could come back and talk with us. Anyway, so if you watched our last video,
Her last video.
you're in it, so it's we, right?
It's your page.
Anyway, I may have to change the name to Ange and KD. KD and Ange. Oh shit.
You okay, Lay?
It's probably from that bone. So, if you haven't watched our last video, you should definitely go.
Do that.
Yeah, definitely go watch that. This video is also about Logan Paul. This is his I'm sorry to his Suicide Forest video. First of all, he has taken that video down. So based on this apology, I will talk about, based on this video, we'll basically talk about both videos. Because I can't look it up. Computer Genius here says he can find it, but I honestly don't want to watch it.
So I wanted to watch it.
No, I said you could find
I've seen
it.
documentaries on it. I'm not about to go look up this kid's video because I don't want that kid to man, bump that kid.
He deleted it from YouTube, so he can't get any money off of it anymore.
That's great for him.
Yeah.
But I guarantee you there's somebody somewhere who already has this video.
Probably. They probably shared it on something or whatever.
Find it on Reddit.
Probably. So, like I was saying, this is his apology video for it. It's like 1 minute and 45 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
So, I've watched clips of the video. I haven't really watched that video in particular. Most of the videos that I've seen, it was more so of like the apology seemed fake. And it seemed like it was more so scripted than the actual true. Lila. I'm sorry. Hold on. Go ahead and talk.
Layla.
Okay. I had to get up. But it seemed more so scripted than a sincere, true apology for the video because he had about over 15 million views on it. And I think they said it was monetized. It may have been monetized.
It was monetized.
So he got paid off of that. Then he took it down. And then he has an I'm
sorry video.
Yeah, he has an I'm sorry video. And apparently that is monetized as well.
And am I seeing these numbers correctly?
It has 33 million views.
That's the shittiest shit I've ever seen.
So, let's go ahead and watch this video. You guys can watch with us. And we will see if this is sincere or not and what we feel about it and whatnot. So, let's go.
I've made a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment, and I don't expect to be forgiven.
Done. It's fake.
I'm simply here to apologize. So what we came across that day in the woods was obviously unplanned, and the reactions you saw on tape were raw, they were unfiltered. None of us knew how to react or how to feel. I should have never posted the video. I should have put the cameras down and stopped recording what we were going through. There's a lot of things I should have done differently, but I didn't. And for that, from the bottom of my heart, I'm sorry. I want to apologize to the internet. I want to apologize to anyone who's seen the video. I want to apologize to anyone who has been affected or touched by mental illness or depression or suicide. But most importantly, I want to apologize to the victim and his family. For my fans who are defending my actions, please don't. They do not deserve to be defended. The goal with my content is always to entertain, to push the boundaries, to be all-inclusive. In the world I live in, I share almost everything I do. The intent is never to be heartless, cruel, or malicious. Like I said, I've made a huge mistake. I don't expect to be forgiven. I'm just here to apologize. I'm ashamed of myself. I'm disappointed in myself. And I promise to be better. I
Okay, so I'm gonna go first this time. So, first of all, I feel so awkward looking at the video just because, first of all, the eye contact is very eerie. And it's like, I feel like, you know how when you're having a fight with someone, like say you having a fight with your siblings and you're trying to make yourself cry to your mom, that way they get in trouble because they made you cry. All your siblings are older. But it's just like, you know, when you have that younger sibling, the older sibling, and they're getting on your nerves or they took something from you, so you try to make yourself cry, so you like staring really hard and like have your eyes open and so the air just like hurts your eyes so the tears will come out. Yeah, that's how I feel. And it's like, it makes me think of this clip that someone put together, like every major Caucasian YouTuber who apologized for something stupid that they done. Literally, they pasted different parts of the apology together, and it sounded like one whole apology, even though it was like 20, like 5, 6 different people. It's like, I don't believe he's sorry for posting the video. Honestly, I feel like he wanted to post the video because it had such a shock value with actually viewing a death. I think he was like, I'm just going to go into the woods, this suicide forest, and just film being in this forest and being spooky and, you know, all this stuff. Kind of like, oh, it's the suicide forest, but there's nothing really out here, but we're going to make it about something. And they just happened to see this dead body. It was just like, yo, nobody has posted anything like this about this forest. They never showed, you know, the real rawness with their stupid reactions. So he posted this thinking like, okay, so people will see it and, you know, they'll be like, oh shit, like nobody ever did it and it wouldn't cause no backlash. And I feel like when he got all that hate, then he was just like, you know what? Let me go ahead and take this down and I'm going to go ahead and apologize, because he didn't mean for all the negativity to come from it. He meant for it to give him more views, for people to share it, which it did. At the end of the day, it gave him more views, but it gave him so much backlash. It's like he lost subscribers, but he also gained subscribers. You would think by now he would have had like less than 15 million subscribers. He doesn't. It really is like, it balances stuff out. He lost people and he gained people. And it's like I know a lot of like celebrities and other YouTubers are calling for his page to be shut down. But it's like, YouTube is a business. And he has over 15 million subscribers. He has over 4, 5, 6 million views per video. He's making money and they're making even more money. So they're really not finna to take down. They may demonetize a couple of his videos, you know, kind of cut his paycheck a little bit, but they're not finna get rid of him. And it's like, he knows this. That's why he did an apology video, so he can kind of like smooth it out with people knowing that he's gonna stay, and he's trying to like be ghost from YouTube for a minute, so they can kind of like die down. But it's just like, now it's like actual like media outlets have picked it up, so it's really not gonna die down for a minute, and he may actually still end up gaining subscribers. So it's like, I honestly feel like the apology was just like, basically like when the president fucking cheats on his wife and they have a press conference and she's just standing by his side just like, I forgive him. And YouTube is the wife like, I forgive him, while he's making his speech, and that's it, no questions, and walks away like nothing ever happened. No.
You know, the Forest of Death is the saddest landmark Japan has. It is numbered that tens of thousands of people pass away in silence in the Forest of Death every year. And if you can't tell by the tone of my voice, this is a truly sad thing. This is where business people who can't keep cutting it go to just end their own lives. Where thousands of people have given up their lives because they couldn't continue. They couldn't carry on. For you to turn around and take this place and
make it a joke.
Choose to financially gain from it. What type of monster are you? Like, there are people patrolling that forest every day to make sure that there aren't any more deaths. You go in there and record a newly found dead body. So now millions of people can there's somebody's family right now who just saw that their loved one is dead in this forest because you showed it to them.
Well, even though he blew it out the face, it's like, yo, he blew it. From the clip that I saw that somebody did, like, he blurred out the entire body. But you can tell it was a body there, you know what I mean?
It's not hard to tell it was a body there.
Right. It's just like, but it was just like, it's no, like, nothing distinguishable. But at the same time, like, you're saying, yo, it's a dead body.
There's a dead body in the forest. That's another life lost in that country.
It's like, yo, why you just didn't start recording? It's like, I could understand if you were like, if I was in there and I was just like recording just from my experience, my reaction, should just been in the forest, not trying to see a dead body, you know what I mean? And it's like, I see one, it's just like, oh shit, like, I'm gonna cut my camera off. And it's like, once everything is said and done, I'll come back, I will sit with you guys and tell you what happened. I would tell you, I wouldn't show you. I wouldn't give no...
The fact of the matter is, at the end of the day, he chose to film there under the expectation that it was all a joke. Like, this is a title for a place that it doesn't mean anything. So I can just go in there and it's just gonna be a regular old thing. Oh, it's so spooky. No, this is a real thing in this real country. This is serious. This isn't nothing for play. You really thought you was gonna go in there and nobody was gonna be upset because you filming in the forest of death. People see ghosts out there.
I would not
People
be out
see
there at night.
all type of stuff out there. There's all type of things going on out there.
There's movies about the shit that goes on out there.
There are movies about this stuff.
That shit is crazy and it's spooky. I seen a couple, bro. You don't wanna, like, yo, if you haven't, go look up some and watch that. I think Netflix has a couple of that stuff. Like, bruh, they don't, like, fucks with your mind or some shit. Like, ain't nobody got time for that.
At the end of the day, one person in his camera crew made the decision to film in this place. Not for the basis that it was educational. He did it for the shock value, and he got the shock that he was looking for. Because why else would you film there?
Honestly, my thing is, even if, like, he kept filming, he was with, like, 3 other people. It's like, yo, why did you let him keep filming? Why did you let him post the video? Like, my thing is, why you let him post the clip of the body? I think that's the main thing. It's like, first of all, it's highly disrespectful that you're trying to make it feel like a joke anyway. But the thing is, you're showing somebody's body, somebody's loved one. You're basically disgracing their image because, once again, this is the culture built on respect. First of all, they really don't respect suicide. But third of all, they don't really want people to see their loved ones in such disgrace. And that person doesn't want random people to see him in such a way or fashion. You know what I mean? So it's like, if you want to keep everything, you could have just cut that out. Because people would have been like, oh, well, okay, like, you know, you saw a dead body. We don't know if it's real or fake. You know what I mean? It's like, you could just been saying that just to say that. But now it's like, you're bringing other people into your ish. And who's to say that the family didn't watch this, or somebody of that family watched this video and showed them this video? Honestly, you can even be sued because of this, can he?
No.
He can't be sued?
No. Because he blurred
sadly.
out the body.
Oh,
He
sadly.
blurred out the body.
That's sad.
My second argument with this whole video is his apology. The apology already just doesn't feel genuine. Like she said, the visual recognition just isn't there. He looks like he's been trained and rehearsed to apologize for this.
And they holding up note cards. Can he keep looking to the same side, like, for a second before he starts reading? Like, he got freaking note cards on there. Like, it's scripted and rehearsed, man.
You gotta reap what you sow and face the consequences of your actions. If you're gonna apologize, you're gonna apologize and be genuine about it. Yeah, you took the video down after you had already gotten the financial gains from it. Yeah, you took the video down, but the damage had already been done. You literally reaped all the benefits that there was to be had from this, and now you issue an apology. YouTube hasn't penalized you for it. Nobody's outside of YouTubers and regular people who are just mad at you about it. You haven't faced any consequences. Yeah, the public is mad at you, but what do you care? Like, what does it hurt a man to gain the world but lose his soul? You literally got all the money. You got all the money off the video. You got the view. You got the subscribers, because now there's a whole big scandal because of you and this dead body in this forest, and everybody's talking about it. But you're not hurt. You're not penalized for this. You still living good. You still living your life. Sure, you may not be able to go outside for a little bit. Yeah, you may not be able to
go outside for a little
do
bit.
certain things. You may not get to be in the public eye for a little while. But that's small potatoes.
I'm good.
Like,
we could talk about this shit. Like,
Yeah, I'm done talking about this. This shit is fucking stupid. Cause there's no reciprocity here. Like, my man he's still gonna get away scot-free. He's still gonna come back and make more YouTube videos later. He's not hurting. Nobody's putting any pressure on him. There's a whole extra dead person now. There's a whole other dead person in a country that's dying.
honestly, if you feel as though he needs some kind of punishment, I would say, honestly, if he was to post some more videos, like, bruh, don't watch him. Like, let him get 50,000 views on a video that he would normally get over 1 million on. Like, cause you know what I'm saying? That's gonna be a bit hurt. Cause that's hurting his pocket.
Right.
That's hurting his trending, like him like being pulled up on like your trending, or your, what it be called, your timeline?
It would be your timeline.
It's keeping it's bringing his popularity down, and therefore he's gonna get ranked lower in YouTube videos. Like, hurt him where it counts, which is his views. If you have kids and they watch his videos, unsubscribe and block his page so they can no longer watch it. So now he's losing views. Now he's losing subscribers. I'm not saying he should be at 0 subscribers, because you can't get 15.7 million people to be like F Logan Paul and just delete his YouTube. So it's like, the thing is to mess with his views, because if he monetized those videos, he's making money, and if he's making money, then what's the point? Like, he'll keep posting any and everything because he can. So let's say that if you feel this way, if you don't if you don't subscribe to him, then shit, you ain't got nothing to worry about. If you subscribe to him and you don't like what we're saying, then I really don't care because he did something wrong. If any of your friends did that, you would have been like, yo, why did you do that? You shouldn't have did that. And this is what we're saying. This is what everyone's saying. He shouldn't have did it. It is his own fault. These are his consequences, and he has to deal with the repercussions of that. So hopefully something gets done, but if not, then that's not on me. That's on him. It's something he has to live with, and that's something his subscribers have to live with, that you will support him and defend him in an instance where in every single aspect of the situation, he's wrong. So what does they say about him? What does they say about you? What?
Look, at the end of the day, Logan Paul did something wrong. That's the end all be all. I'm gonna keep saying it. There's a whole dead person that he capitalized on. Like, whether you know how painful suicide is or not, that was me.
Yeah.
There's a whole dead person out here. There's a whole family that just lost a loved one. Logan Paul just capitalized on it. It doesn't even matter that he blanked out the body. It doesn't matter that you don't know who this actual person is. The fact of the matter is, there's a family who lost someone. And this person capitalized on that death. Financially capitalized on it.
Mm-hmm. Think about it.
Societally capitalized on it. And there are two sides, there are two sets of people arguing about whether or not it was a good idea, whether it was right or wrong. Form your own opinions based on the facts that exist. You can believe his apology. I personally will not believe this apology. I can't. I'm looking at this video going, that's not right. Even if he apologized, if his apology had felt sincere, I could have said okay. But that apology didn't feel sincere. That apology felt like something that was put together to appease the masses so he could continue to do what he's already doing. And I'm not with that. You gotta form your own opinions.
Think about it like this. Think about in your past a loved one that has died. Just think about it. Now think about how you would feel if before you knew that loved one died, somebody who is not the police, who's not the district attorney, the ME, all the people that deal with that stuff, filmed that body and then posted it on YouTube. How would you feel? Honestly. How would you feel? Not saying that, it doesn't matter if you have been, what does, like if you've been affected by suicide by someone, then you feel the pain of this family. But if you haven't experienced suicide, but like a loved one committed suicide, then just think about like one of your loved ones dying of cancer, a car crash, any kind of incident that takes their life. And imagine somebody posting it on YouTube. How is that really right? Like, how is that right? How is that respectful of that person? How is that respectful of the family?
There are whole websites online of people who post stuff like this. And there are people who know about these websites, there are people who don't. There are whole websites dedicated to stuff like this. YouTube isn't the avenue for places like this. It isn't the avenue for things like this. YouTube is where
you be creative, you express yourself.
Everybody goes to watch with certain types of content. This isn't the type of content you look for on YouTube. This is the type of content you look for on one of those terrible
underground sites.
This is the type of content you go to tour the Tor browser and look on the deep web and find. We're dealing with the human condition here. The whole concept of a whole other person, and it's really serious now because this is someone who's a YouTube celebrity, someone who's YouTube famous, someone who their 15 million views their 15 million subscribers almost makes them important. It's someone where when as a member of this YouTube community, one of the higher up people, you hold a responsibility to your community, to your subscribers, to your fan base as a whole, to the people that look to you as your peers, to be held into a regard, into a state. When you fail to rise to that occasion, you fail to meet that challenge, you have to suffer those consequences. You have to be held accountable for it. And my biggest argument is still, he's not being held into account here. Because his account still exists. He still gets to make videos and monetize them and make money. Sure, his peers are still calling for his condemnation. But he's still getting to make money on this same avenue that the same people are calling for his condemnation for. If it had been a lesser YouTube page,
oh, that would have been gone.
They would have been removed. There have been YouTube pages that they're still following under the 3 strikes rule, where if a major provider hits you with a banner or says, hey, you're using some of our content, yo, you got 3 strikes and you're out. They close your whole account after that. But for something serious like this, it really only takes 1 strike and you're gone. But yet, here's Logan Paul's YouTube page, still up. He's still making videos. He pens an apology and gives you some BS. Gives you a little bit of light red eye, like he's on the verge of tears because now he feels so wrong about it. You be the judge and tell me what's wrong here. You be the judge and tell me how to fix that. Cause honestly, kid could never, like, if I was already following him, I wouldn't follow him anymore.
Right.
I wouldn't subscribe to him. He would get no more of my business.
Block him. Right.
It is what it is.
Okay, guys. At synopsis, summary of this video: the shit is disrespectful. He should be punished some kind of way.
Facts.
So, I want to say this one important message. If you have ever thought about suicide, if you have a friend that may have thought about suicide, please talk to someone, a friend, a teacher, a coworker, a random stranger, like, you know, whoever who would listen to you. Please do. As people who have went through depression, we know how bad it can get. We know. Oh, sorry, my camera went out. But we know what it's like to feel like nothing is going right, everything is wrong, you'll never feel happy again. Like, we've been through all this, we still kind of go through these things, whether we're together or not. Depression does not care if you're in a relationship. Depression does not care that your life is going so right in every aspect but one. If you feel like you're starting to feel suffocated, that there's no way out, and you have no one to talk to, there are suicide hotlines for you to call.
As a matter of fact, I'm looking at the number right now. That's exactly what I was doing, actually.
We'll put some suicide hotline. We'll put like 1 or 2 maybe. If there's more than one.
National Suicide Prevention Hotline, 1-800-273-8255.
like I was trying to say, we'll put it in the description box as well. That way, if this video is really touching you, if you feel like you need to talk to someone, you can. As well as if you feel like you want to talk to us, you can. I'll put down my social media so you can DM me if you want to. You can at me, you can tweet me, you can whatever. And also you can send me messages on here. And that way both of us, we can talk to you. We can hopefully help you. But hopefully they'll help you because, they have more experience. But we'll be happy to. Like, we wouldn't turn you away. So
that's what I don't get paid for.
Right. So, please, suicide is a very serious thing. It's the third leading cause of death in the United States. And these are deaths that we can openly prevent. Like, it's not like a disease. It's not accident. It's done purposefully. I said that right. Purposefully. We did it. It's done purposefully. It just sounds so weird. It's done on purpose. And it can be prevented with mostly somebody just listening to someone and giving someone comfort in their time of distress. So please, make sure all your friends are alright. If they're not acting right, just sit and talk to them and just let them talk to you. Let them try to vent to you, whatever it is, whether it's confusing or not, just try to be compassionate and sympathetic towards them. So, we really hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, share, and subscribe. Please share this suicide hotline number. It's going to be in the description below. And, right next to this description box is the subscribe button. So, but most importantly, please help each other out. Please know that suicide is not a life that matter. Whether you apologize for it later on or not, it shouldn't have been made into some kind of joke to begin with. So, I hope you guys have a nice day, night, morning, whatever, however it goes, whenever you're watching this video. And we will see you guys in the next one. More than likely me, but hopefully him. If he keeps doing videos with me, I will change the name of the channel. It will still be videos of me by myself, but videos of him as well. Anyway, I will see you guys in the next one. Hopefully he'll see you in the next one. And y'all have a good day, night, whatever.
Weekend, afternoon, midsummer night's eve, who cares? Call it what you want, just don't call me for breakfast.
Y'all have a good one. Bye.
Peace.